The air is just right.
Hi, Catherine! It's us! Any new commissions?
As a matter of fact, there's one that looks perfect for you two. Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor. He's
What is it we have to—
I believe you'll be looking for worker.
Ooh, looking for people.
I have no reason to doubt. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face.
We're way behind schedule. Healthy body, healthy mind. We're way behind schedule.
You need to be so hurtful.
Next on the agenda.
Should I save this?
Wow. Lyra's really got a lot going for it.
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
We're way behind schedule.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Got a lot going for it.
Oh, I think I may have...
Should I save this money or invest it?
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
Blaze over.
am indeed. Ah, now then. You must be the adventurers assigned by the guild.
Huh? How could you tell?
By the clothes on your back and the look on your face. Experienced adventurers at that, I'll wager.
Right again! You're pretty perceptive!
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks. Uncle Di can see what you're made of from a long way off. Alright, my assistant should be arriving soon, so let's just wait here a moment.
Woo-woo! That's why we're here! Now there's someone else taking a cut?
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter. Too much for adventurers alone to handle life here.
So there is someone else! Do you think we're not up to the job?
It just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the ordinary, to say the least. Mines are dangerous places, as I'm sure you're aware. As such, I've enlisted an industry expert to cover all contingencies. Last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological analysis. With a professional by your side, everything should run smoothly. Besides, this guy's the best in his field. No matter the rock, he'll tell you its value to the nearest mora at a glance. I'd go as far to say that there's not a soul on Teyvat that knows rocks better than him. I'd be a fool to not enlist an expert of his caliber.
You're a fool if you think you found Teyvat's #1 rock expert.
Oh? And why might that be?
Because Teyvat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend of ours. Ha-ha! Didn't expect that, did you? Wait here, we'll go fetch him. Paimon bets Zhongli is listening to the storyteller. Let's head over.
We're way behind schedule. All tasks have been handed out. Ah, how relaxing.
Hey, who's that skulking around?
Next on the agenda...
In our last tale, Rex Lapis.
Zhongli, there you are!
Oh, here for a few tales? I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you. Do you have time?
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
We need someone who understands geology and ore.
Someone who understands geology and ore.
Take a look around. Is there anyone in Teyvat more qualified? The requester claims to have enlisted Teyvat's #1 rock expert, but Paimon doesn't believe a word of it. Nobody understands rocks better than you.
You appear to have taken his claim quite personally on my behalf.
Oh, no. It's just... Uncle Di doesn't know what he's talking about. Paimon just wants to enlighten him.
I see. Well, then it will be my pleasure to accompany you.
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot necessarily claim to be a leading authority. We are at all times adrift in a sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still, I imagine I will be of help to you in this endeavor. If we do encounter an expert, I look forward to broadening my own understandings.
Stop being so modest, Zhongli. Well, we got him. Let's head back to Uncle Di. Uncle Dai, we're back!
Oh, and this must be the friend you spoke of?
Yep. Paimon doesn't know who your rock expert is, but he's got nothing on our guy.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Uh-huh, so you say. Wait till my guy gets here. It's no use me singing his praises.
Is this the place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Allow me to introduce my assistant, Kun Jun. Young Kun, these are two adventurers assigned to us. And as... Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhang Li. I've heard about you. They say you're a man of great knowledge and many talents. I had no idea I'd be meeting you in...
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? Wait, I've never been to the parlor.
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
Huh?
Then they can figure out a way to test each other.
A contest? Why,
I admire your enthusiasm.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about you.
Stop talking the talk and start...
I'm just saying it like I see it.
So you're an appraiser, Mr.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. I was standing by the side of the road one day. He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions.
Huh? How could you forget?
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old mining...
So, do you...
Not exactly. Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in... It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black veining.
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across purity and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of the most precious crystals contain deposits of water or sand. In the moment of its formation, the crystal hidden within this stone shell captured a pocket of water. For water to be hidden in its depths, like a moon concealed within a mountain, reflecting shafts of daylight that make it through. Now that's
Such a detailed description. Say, you're not trying to hoodwink us, are you?
Everything he said is true. Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after. Moreover, this particular crystal contains mountain lake water. A rare find indeed.
Well, if Zhongli says so, it must be true.
I've yet to encounter anyone with a judgment as shrewd as yours, Mr. Zhongli. How did you know exactly what lay within?
I've seen many such stones in my time. I recognized it immediately. I hope you didn't mind me flaunting my experience, Mr. Kunjun.
Of course not. I feel I've met a kindred spirit here today. I hope you will accept my friendship. Uncle Dai, it would be a mistake for Mr. Zhongli not to join us. Trust me when I say that his level of expertise is unrivaled in the trade. You won't come across another of his caliber in your lifetime.
Very well. There is strength in numbers, after all. Everyone, follow me to the chasm. There are men counting on you to find them.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda...
Whoa, this mine is huge!
This is where the incident occurred. 6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to... I led a team around the entire...
So 4 miners have disappeared.
Yes, there were 10 of us.
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of their lives.
Unlikely.
Huh.
Underground, overground. We left no...
We'll need to explore the...
Very well. I'll wait here.
So strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from something? Let's look around first and see if we can find any clues. Over here! What's this? A pile of shirts.
Huh.
1, 2... Huh. These must be spares.
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days.
There's also a few handkerchiefs and some soap.
Items for washing one's face before the dawn.
So, they didn't...
Correct. Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. They had time to take their tools, but not their...
Huh. Why would...
1, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. Or 2, they were...
Oh.
It's certainly a possibility.
If they didn't leave, maybe they were made to... Kunjun, what do you have there?
Oh, right on time.
Did you find any?
There's a chunk of ore here.
Or...
Let's find out. Okay.
Looks like he's constant...
I see.
A child?
I'm...
Also, how did you...
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I would appreciate it if what I'm about to... I can...
Huh?
Perceive? So there's no conjecture at work?
You mean you can put your hand...
I've always sensed that ore contains memories. Sometimes...
Amazing!
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Others, like iron ore and white iron ore, aren't up to much. Their memories are hazy. Core lapis and crystal memories are much stronger. They record more events and in greater detail.
Stone seeing. Fascinating. A rare ability indeed. It was prudent of Uncle Dai to recruit you, Mr. Kunjun.
I'm glad I can be of assistance. Based on what I saw...
This will take us north, away from...
North.
Next on the agenda...
Excuse me.
Yes. I don't know what happened. The weather... I stayed behind with the other 4. I ended up falling asleep in the shelter inside. When I woke up, maybe...
So the men that were out working disappeared, with the only one left to tell the tale having been asleep in a shelter. Perhaps an accident.
What an on-site accident. We found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Di.
You're back. How are the investigations?
We found 3 First, there are 4 missing pickaxes. Yet every...
Forced to? But...
Who indeed? Those who kept working all disappeared.
Now that you mention it, could someone have entered the...
This leads me to my 3rd point. Mr. Kun-jun here made good use...
A child? But there are no settlements here for miles around.
Unlikely as it sounds, that's...
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed...
North. Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit. You've been invaluable to the...
Not so fast. The incident occurred...
You're right. There are only a few settlements around here with lodging for the night. In the meantime, you could keep looking...
Agreed.
All right. Me and my men will get going.
So, they're gonna talk to the people over at the settlements while we keep investigating here.
Correct.
But there aren't any more clues at the mine. Shouldn't we go north?
Wait. I believe we're missing...
Huh? Oh yeah! Where's Kun-jun?
Next on the agenda...
Kun-jun, what are you searching for? We're all out of clues.
Apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for my own benefit. I'm looking for a precious...
Dragonfall. Dragonfall is often used in fort.
I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm... In fact, I've been feeling
Oh, Paimon knows that feeling. When you know you forgot...
I don't even know where to start with it. I've been aimlessly wandering. It sounded so familiar to me, as if whatever it was... Perhaps if I can retrieve some...
I see. If I am able to...
Really?
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from the chasm, we'll reach Lingju Pass.
Great! Let's have a look! There are tracks here. These must have been left by...
Let us make our way to the end of Lingju Pass. If there are no footprints there, it would suggest that the miners are still within the pass itself. However, if we find new tracks, we can follow them wherever they may lead.
footprints!
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju Pass and kept moving.
If we follow their footprints, we should be able to find where they went.
Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!
We're way behind schedule.
Oh no, the footprints end here.
We should inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen him.
Next on the agenda.
You can run, but you can't hide! Keep back!
All hail! I can fix this!
A miner.
Hello, have you seen...
Stop bothering me!
Jeez, whatever.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Barbados, guide us!
I see through you! You can't run! Well, looks like I went too far.
Next on the agenda.
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah,
4 or 5 days ago.
It was so strange. 4 big guys with lifeless expressions.
Huh.
I caught a glimpse.
And they...
Yes, they followed it straight.
Let's go after... More footprints. There's a person over there!
Help! Please save me!
Is that one of the people we're looking for? Oh, rescue first! Ask questions later.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
I taste blood.
Keep back!
Wind, hear me.
Those monsters were so aggressive. My name is Wanyu.
Huh? You should...
A miner?
Yeah, we're looking for... Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju. I was in a hurry. I didn't get a good look.
I think that's all we...
I hope it's useful to... I'd better get going. There's a
According to the scholar, the miners were heading for
Can we be absolutely sure that it was...
A child with a group of adults. Sounds,
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Aha!
It looks promising. I'll do my best. It's the same group, all right.
Mr. Kunjun.
I suppose it is an asset, though I rarely find a use for it.
It's a good thing we brought our
It feels like we're...
Be that as it may, 4 fully grown men in a trance-like state, walking ceaselessly day and night, over hills and mountains, led by...
Oh, you're quite right, Mr. Zhongli.
That's not all. Our scholar was attacked by Geovishap hatchlings. At the level of it, we have encountered many clues along the... The miners headed in the direction of Nantianmen the day before yesterday. From here, they would have had to navigate a perilous mountain road. If their destination is indeed Nantianmen, we should be able to catch up with them.
Great! No time to lose!
I left a mark in the vicinity just now. If Uncle Dai does pass through here, it should guide him to us.
Clever thinking! A classic Zhongli move!
Next on the agenda...
There's a basket lying here, too. This must be one of them.
Hey!
Judging by his appearance,
Should we wake him?
I can...
Sounds like he's whispering some...
it seems that he thinks he still has... There's a camp nearby.
How is he? He won't die, right?
He's worked himself into a stupor. Thankfully...
Paimon heard him talking about digging for something. Did he dig himself into this state?
It's certainly a possibility.
It looks like there's something in his pocket. Are these... ore fragment? I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments out of the mine. He's one of the 4 that we're searching for.
How he came to be here is what we need to understand.
So he was kidnapped, and then abandoned here. But if they didn't need him, why bring him all the way out here?
Unless something happened. Something that led him to fall behind.
Ugh. Paimon's had enough. This is too mysterious.
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory. I have something for you.
What is it?
Something...
As I mentioned, before I met Uncle Dai, I was so happy when These are some crystals that I bought from the market. Not any old crystals, mind you. This purity is
It's beautiful.
But of course, take it. And this one is... Huh? Is something wrong?
On the contrary. I just hadn't anticipated but thank you. I will take good care of it.
I'm pleased you like them. It's nice to be able to give a gift. Oh, I see more rocks over there.
You sure?
Ores are the crystals of the earth. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set.
Rest easy. Oh, however...
Huh?
Traveler.
You mean the ore that Kunjun's...
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging. The majority of regular crystals are formed in high-temperature environments. Dragonfall, on the other hand, is...
Elemental reactions can...
Indeed they can. However, only a minority can survive for long periods of time. Dragonfall first emerged in the midst of a great battle, thousands of years ago. Powerful clashes of elemental energy gave birth to elemental crystals. When the fighting ceased, these geological remnants were miraculously preserved. And yet they are crystal creations all the same. Few and far between, relatively unknown. A few hundred years ago, they were virtually mined into obscurity. Why is it then that a citizen of Liyue now wishes to strike upon ore that has long since vanished from the earth.
Yeah, if he knows of its existence, surely he knows all of it's already been mined. Weird. Paimon doesn't get it.
There are those in the mining trade who retain a keen interest in Dragonfall. But for someone like Mr. Kunjun, whose
Ulterior motives? Is he a villain?
a conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. We must watch and wait. Don't forget, rescuing those miners is the primary objective. As for anything else, sooner or later the tide will reveal the lie of the land. We're drawing closer to our goal. I believe we should continue to follow this road through. Now that we've found one, the others won't be. When you're well rested, we should ensure this miner is settled here at the camp. Once we've brought this matter to a close, we can
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results?
There are many beautiful rocks here, but nothing out of the ordinary. Then again, the memories of ore can shift with the passage of time and the changing of the environment. Difficult to say. I feel that ore memories tend to be from the recent past.
So there's never a...
Rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are erased.
That makes sense. It is...
Indeed. Wow. Such a...
And there's so many mysterious-looking crystals up there, too.
This ancient tree. Let's conduct separate investigations. I'll take that. All right, then.
Kunjun, can you see anything worth investigating?
Well, there is this stone tablet.
Doesn't seem very interesting.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me see. This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
just a bit lightheaded. Not...
Whatever. Paimon's going to investigate over... If you don't try, you won't know. Anyway, you'll be able to get a good look at our surroundings from...
Oh.
When has Paimon ever... Wait a minute.
All of you, come here.
Huh? Quick!
This has been newly dug. It would appear our...
Is that a voice coming from the...
Compose yourselves. There is an unusual presence emanating...
Huh?
This is...
The missing miners are here! What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor. Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until the gate.
So behind the seal, Bears. What do we do? We can't hurt them. What type of monster is this?
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition. Excellent. Taking revenge for stealing me away will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Ashtar, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
Crumble!
Go as one!
I will have order!
No touching!
Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence.
Keep back!
There is no atonement
For Rex
or
Lapis!
1,000-year pain!
We're waiting.
Detestable! Fisher!
Riptide!
Next on the agenda.
The enraged Earth will not absolve you! Is once not enough? You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
Keep back!
Detestable! Fisher! There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
Barbados, guide us.
Quake! Crumble! Quake! Face me! Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence. The enraged earth will not absolve you! Morax! You think you can destroy me?
Next on the agenda. No touching!
Come, experience an eon of suffering!
Next on the agenda.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain! Morax, 1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return for the second time.
You should call it by its name, Azhdaha. Fate.
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant. Enlist tyrants to ravage the wilderness.
No. You have forgotten.
That voice!
Azhdaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax. It's been a while.
You're...
Azhdaha. The very same.
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes. It was all I could manage. Forgive me for concealing the truth, Traveler. There were things that only became clear to me upon reaching this tree. Allow me to elaborate. I am not Azhdaha the whole, but a fragment. Heaven and earth, yin and yang, opposing forces. You can consider the existence of me and the Azhdaha you see there to be a reflection of such polarities. We are a schism of the will of Azhdaha.
So there are two Azhdahas?
No, it can't be. That's impossible.
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, you were able to vent about the forces that suppressed you. But would anyone listen? Would they even care? That's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity to strike back. Kidnapping the miners was all in aid of digging to the entrance to the seal itself. Your plan was to launch an attack on both ends, from outside and within, thereby fully destroying the seal.
The audacity! Are you insane? If you truly are a part of me, how is it you find yourself standing on the side of the betrayer?
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. Too weak to reincarnate, I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was. Only the past.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall. Had your...
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all recognition. Oh, it's been so long. A secret beyond all comprehension of youthful humanity. And...
There would be no harm in it. The decision...
Azhdaha was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax, with a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind. The memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion. But erosion ground Azhdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Slowly, he forgot the face of his own Azhdaha, now incomplete, became
What would you expect? It was
This much is true, which is why you attacked in the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production. The citizens of Liyue came to the mountains to mine. Erosion made us even more savage. No matter how, Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion, and so we became you. And from your will, I emerged. I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Azhdaha and Morax. You can hate me, but you cannot deny me.
No!
I am the remnants of Azhdaha's benevolence. The echo of a contract set in stone.
No! It is I, Azhdaha, forged of
Morax is not an insect.
A lord over insects is...
You forgot yourself. That which you have forgotten. All powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and sea.
A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends as bright as... jade. Strange.
You are spent. In the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day. In an...
No! That isn't...
Perhaps it isn't.
More axe!
The little girl vanished!
Are you satisfied?
I had to make amends. So, Morak.
I do.
Well...
As you please.
I never did forget your...
I hardly lifted a finger.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't...
Your power is nearly... Shall we get going?
Surely the pressing matter is still...
Indeed. Hence the need to get going.
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners!
So there you are. We found Mao in a tent at the campsite on Huh?
Nothing. Pay it no...
Cave?
They're exhausted, but...
Right.
So you're taking them back to...
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued...
Kunjun, we should be calling you Azhdaha.
Not I. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans. He too will be famous in time. It would be a shame.
You always did have a great...
Curious how swords and daggers are blind. Yet their creators see so much.
Azhdaha.
I can sense...
Today I am just an ordinary...
Even you met such a fate.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue...
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men. I was once their god.
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. You were always the strongest among us. Yet, it would seem that even you have... That's unimportant. Fate, you may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet, even this is temporary. When you reach the end of time, those people, those...
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived. I fear that the life of an elemental being is longer than any in this world.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago.
You've brought a smile to my face. When all is...
That day in the chasm.
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. But I am the god of contracts, and was for a time a god of the...
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness. You came to me not as an assassin.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens. With your abilities, even at my full strength, I struggled to confront you. Let alone seal you away.
Hence, my... Do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder, old friend.
Thank you,
My life is nigh on eternal. I will go on with the infinite flow of time.
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Yes. Don't be alarmed. He's on...
Wow. That was so...
In fact, we have... He was. Centuries may have passed since then.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo-life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad, and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Azhdaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes. Quicker than words could tell, lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground, but if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
A 1,000 years ago, Azhdaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail down the length and breadth of the mine. Finally, I brought him down and sealed him underground. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Azhdaha could sense the stone. Subconsciously, he wanted to use it to find me. Despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he, and in his heart, he still retained an ounce of goodwill towards me, towards Liyue, towards life above ground. He was willing to be sealed away, but as the erosion set in, even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. When the door opens, it is time to leave. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come and go, but even a stone may tire. Personally sealing away an old friend. This is just one form of erosion I have endured. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. Perhaps this is the erosion imposed on me by the natural order of this world. That I was a god of mankind. My identity may change, but my eyes will bear witness to the history of humanity.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Call it part of my duty. I must thank you both.
No worries.
Oh? About what?
Oh, yeah. So, not long ago, he told us about Khaenri'ah and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person we're searching. Zhongli, you're a god. You've lived through thousands of years of history. Surely you experienced the incident?
I cannot say.
Why? You can't even give us a thread of information? This is so important to us.
I understand. But I must apologize. This is my contract.
You mean another past grievance? Like the incident with Azhdaha? Too painful to talk about?
It was signed before it all began. I have always honored the contract. And kept my silence.
How can you be like that?
You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contracts...
Would you be ready to find out?
It appears your understanding of this world continues to grow. There are many events of ages past. Many secrets that lie hidden. They have been eroded by time, forgotten by the people, abandoned. But you are capable of finding them and bringing them into the light. Those who come to witness will witness. Those who are born to remember will remember. If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead. But as long as you firmly believe that you are on the right path, everything has meaning.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda...
Keep back!
You can run, but you can't hide. Keep back!
Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda... behind schedule. We're way behind schedule. Blaze over. Access denied.
Riptide. Keep back.
Hear me!
You can run, but you can't.
This is long overdue. Born of ice and frost. For Rex Lapis! No touching!
Riptide! Za! Ja! Za! Ja! Ja!